What's going on, y'all? There's a lot of fucking shit going on right now. It's a lot of fucking shit going on. Shit just fucking hitting the fan. Every which way you can think of. Every which way, which loose. The angels, the original beings, we who are what you call African American and Hispanics, Black Americans, Latin Americans, Negroes, Colored Americans, niggas, Guatemalans, Puerto Ricans, Central Americans, South Americans, Nagas. We're awakening. All right? Our awakening has caused a huge ripple effect in this entire realm, this entire planet Earth. Our awakening has caused so much to take place. Things and that you can only see in that boogie. There's things in that Bible that are written that were once seen in a previous timeline are now being seen here. And this is under the guidance of the original beings, you brothers and sisters who are literally linking back into that mystical energy. That's what we talk about the KC records. We talk about sorcery, wizardry, witchcraft, warlock, witches and warlocks were the J, the Sith energy, the Darth energy, everything that deals with the mystical nature of who we are. And brothers and sisters are returning back to this. And this is causing the tides to turn. This is causing the tides to turn. This is causing different things to take place. All right? This is causing different things to take place. Brothers and sisters, timelines are shifting. I saw the stock market took a huge major crash yesterday. And these beings are scared, these white people. When I say they're scared, they're scared. They are scared. They don't know what to do. They're scared. And it's like more like a stock market meltdown that took place yesterday. And we're looking at a system that is literally being depleted. And timelines are shifting. And trillions of dollars are being wiped away and set back in other timelines. You got a timeline here. There's a timeline that comes down. Whoop! This timeline that comes down on the existing timeline, because that's where everything comes down. The timeline comes down the existing timeline is wiped away. So anything that's under that existing timeline that is not efficient to our planet, to our realm, to our people, to nature, is literally being wiped away. We're gonna see a lot of what you call mysterious things take place. And I won't be surprised. And I tell you all, don't be surprised when you start seeing things, buildings, structures, these beings set up in place, disappear. Thin air. The seraphims, the cherubims, all these ancient angelic beings are sky watching. Alright, our energy has activated them. And they're looking around and seeing what the land mass is supposed to look like. They're looking and they're seeing that their original way, the land was designed and developed, was all destroyed. It was all destroyed by these beings. But they were hoping that we, the dragon people, we said in the book called the Bible, they said in that old, in Satan, that old dragon was cast into the lake of fire for 1,000 years. They're trying to say that they wanted us to be in hell for 1,000 years. All right, that's what they were saying. They said they want us to be in a state of hell. But we're getting ready to give them hell, brothers and sisters. And this is why you're being urged to go back into the ways of the ancients. This modernized way has literally removed us from where we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to be doing as the original beings. This modernized system, them creating all of these seasons, thinking that they are creating new timelines for themselves, when they're literally upsetting and disturbing the order of nature. And we as the original beings have literally gotten tired of the bullshit. Alright? We're tired of it. And this is why we have been urged to go deep, deep, deep within yourself. Find that ancient energy. Find that ancient power. Say aloud the ancient language. Say aloud the ancient language. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of the way it sounds to you. Because everybody speaks it different, but we all understand each other. There's some of us who are speaking the same. Or the Shakti, more like Shakti. Brothers and sisters, this is the awakening has caused a huge effect on this entire system. They're crashing, they're falling. As timelines are shifting, everything that they put in place is falling apart. And it's all accredited to you, brothers and sisters, who have awakened. And I encourage you to go deeper. That's why I talk about the Casey records. Go deep in these Akashic records. You gotta understand, overstand, understand, brothers and sisters. And you as the original beings do things. You change the timelines. There's no one else on this planet, in this realm, who can do this but you. You're the only one, especially if you're biracial too. You're the only one who can do this, the only one who can bring things into perspective on a higher level, on a higher basis, brothers and sisters. We're looking at some definite things that are getting ready to take place in this realm, and we have got to be prepared for the worst so that we can make the best. All this ancient information has been stolen from us and it belongs to us. These alien beings was given a time period and they literally refused to leave. They were supposed to be off this planet some 35, 40 years ago. They were supposed to be off this planet a long time ago. Yes, some 35 to 40 years they were supposed to be gone. And they refused. They just kept on living. They refused. Then they used us. They used us to keep their system going. Alright? But now, we have understood their whole motive. We understood the whole thing they put in place. They caused us to forget our ancient knowledge, the ancient history, everything. They caused us to forget all of this, and that can't be forgiven because they didn't want us to be in a state of absolute power. So they thought that their money and their politics would put them in this place. They thought that them being police officers and sheriffs and deputies would put them in a place of power, and they're realizing that power is done. The watchers are watching and making preparations for war. And brothers and sisters, we as the original beings are literally being infused with an excellent, powerful energy and a righteous energy so that we can go to war. When we're talking about righteous, you got righteousness, nothing to do with religion. Righteousness is you being on that straight and narrow energy with the planet, the sun, the moon, and all the other planets. That's why we have been taught and been shown. You want to tap into this energy, you're going to have to link into your star system, the planetary bodies. And this is mystical knowledge. This is, you link into the planets. That's evil. They taught us the evil ship. Demonic forces are evil. Everything evil, 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 evil. Brothers and sisters, we about to rip a hole into these motherfuckers they can't fix up. And they're going to understand what real power is. They're going to understand what real power is. This is why you have been urged to study, to find technology. Find the technology within you. Technology is so fucking simple, it's crazy. Helen, technology is so simple. There's nothing difficult about this. We've got to bring ourselves into a whole area, into collective energy, where we begin to literally go into another place, another reality, another form of energy. That mystical energy that they fear so greatly, brothers and sisters, it's crashing. Their system is crashing on the daily. It's happening now. And I don't hate these white people. That's why they're trying to get robots to finish up. Because a lot of people are literally going to be gone from this realm. And I don't hate these white people. I love them. But the timeline's shifting. And they're going to try to get robots to continue doing the work. They're trying hard to, because they don't want to let go of what they created. They didn't create this planet, and they didn't create us. We created them. They didn't create this atmosphere. They didn't create anything. Brothers and sisters, the awakening is at the greatest point right here for all of us. The awakening is for the greatest point at all of us right now. And this is an energy that cannot be defined. It cannot be defied. Brothers and sisters, we are literally moving into a new energy, a new power, a new force, a new everything. We got to bring ourselves into our reality that this system is done and it's over with. And it's never coming back. It's never coming back. The collapse is imminent. Alright? A collapse is imminent, as well as the collapse is inevitable. Our awakening is literally causing a ripple effect. We caused the poles to shift. We caused the ground to heat up. We caused everything to take place on a celestial place. We got to understand. We got to overstand. We got to understand. You got an enemy that has this fear that they are going to lose. It's a shift. And very soon the timeline's gonna be moving so fucking fast. They're moving now that these beings of the nature of mankind will begin to time out, will deatomize. This is why they need us to work for them, to try to keep the energy going. And we're just doing it in a robotic sense. We're literally doing it in a robotic sense, because they have these bills that they put upon us, and we don't want to be in the dark, and we don't want to be without water, and we don't want to be without certain things. We don't want to be put out in the streets. This thing is falling, and they know that many of their people are literally dying and disappearing in thin air as we speak. That's why they're trying to bring all their rebels here, the Mongolians. I'm reading, I saw in Colorado, they had the Venezuelan gang in Colorado, which is us. Now they have it in parts of Chicago. Y'all can bring your ass to Detroit if y'all want to. Y'all Asians, we're a completely different breed here in Detroit. I'm just letting you know. And in Pennsylvania, too. We're a completely different breed here in Pennsylvania. Brothers and sisters, the angelic beings of this realm, we have to awaken ourselves to the reality that we are the source. We are literally the most powerful. All right, we can no longer allow these beings to have the word of mouth, think that they're powerful. The government got this. They got so much the shit that belongs to us, and I'm tired of them running around, galloping around, acting like they're so powerful. The shit belongs to us. And at one point in our lifetime where we were traveling this entire planet, we're traveling from realm to realm to realm, from galaxy to galaxy, and the invasion happened. These motherfuckers want to take over, put us in a sleep state, because they want to own the realms. They want to own the stargates. They want to own this. That's why they're trying to put their footprints. There are no carbon footprints with dealing with them. They're trying to put their footprints on everything, just to try to say that they have ownership of the different things in this realm and this planet. They don't have ownership of shit. They don't have ownership of nothing. They don't own shit. They don't own shit. They don't own shit whatsoever, brothers and sisters. Understand what is taking place at this present moment. And we, as the original people, must see that on a collective level, it's not that we're winning, it's that we're becoming more imbalanced. Becoming more imbalanced with nature, with the cosmos. Going deep into your meditation, going deep into that ultra state of energy where you're tapping into the full, most powerful forces ever known to mankind. This is what they fear. The system is over, brothers and sisters. The system is over. It's literally over. They're just hanging on by a thread, by a very thin threads. The harder we go, the more this system falls. I saw that I posted that about that company, the MTI company, that had ceased operations, and they were delivering postal information, and I came across some other information. The post office is going with autonomous self-driving trucks because it costs less money. And we told you guys, they already know that a lot of their people are going to be disappearing in thin air. And they can't risk losing their product. It's all about money. And a lot of things are going to be disappearing, brothers and sisters. A lot of things are going to be disappearing. Buildings, whole things are disappearing. Timelines shifting. Whole downtown area complexes just disappearing because these downtown complexes are literally computer grids they created to work for them and not for nature. You understand? Riva had a message earlier today, and I meant to give it to you, that to let these beings know that we are watching you and you will be destroyed. They're getting militaries ready because they know that time is coming. I told you all before, whole fleets came through those portals that was in the sky. Whole fucking fleets traveling at the speed of light that came through those portals. They know war is coming. War of the worlds. They know that this is literally the end of everything. Brothers and sisters, prepare yourself. We're gonna have to rebuild our realm. You as the original beings, you are tapping in different energies and frequencies, and we're literally taking over different timelines. And when you go deep within yourself and you, like, I shift the timeline from this to be this, guess what? It happens. What you're doing is in the balance of nature's in the cosmos. So you're literally destroying the inorganic beings, the thing that's not organic, and literally manifesting and speaking organic back into the realm, back into the planet. I told you, we're time. We're the only beings on this realm, on this planet, on this part of the planet, in this realm that have souls, which means we have an afterlife. Our so-called African Americans, Venezuelans, Latin Americans, Guatemalans, those are who are like in other parts of this realm with the locks, us and the froze, and yes, we the original, we the only ones who have souls. Every other being on this realm who is not us do not have a soul. Not even the Africans. They're not from this realm. They're from a completely different star system. A soul is one who is literally manifested and birthed by the planet. That's one who is a soul. That's a soul. If I go to another planet right now, I'm not birthed to that planet. I don't have a soul of that planet. A soul is a connection. That's all a soul is a connection. So understand, overstand, brothers and sisters, that everything is cracking down. Everything is cracking down. Everything is coming to an end. Everything is being all bundled up and destroyed all together at one time. So I just want to share that with you all. That's the end of all. Remember, that's the end of all. There's nothing they can do about it. The only people that have, talk to you guys later, much power to you all. The only people that have souls are the so-called African Americans and Hispanics. Okay? Yep, that's all I have to say. And if you're not African American or you're not Hispanic, meaning you're not African American, you're not Central or South, you're not from Central or South America, or you don't identify as African American, Black American, Latin American, like from Guatemala, Belize, America, Black Americans, the ones with the froze, dark skin, even those that are in Colombia, in Venezuela, in Brazil, those with dark skin. But the Africans, they don't have a soul. They don't belong to this planet. Their soul is linked to another planet. They don't have a soul like us, though. So, without further ado, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Remember, I love all people. It's not my fault that these whites are going to die off soon. I love you all, and I'm signing out.